That works. There are a ton of ways to get creative. And when you're home, it might feel like you're limited to your creativity. I actually think filming at home is a great advantage. And I'll be sharing with you some tips and tricks and camera hacks that will improve your cinematography. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna give you some at-home tips, tricks, and camera hacks that will help elevate your cinematography. So just a heads up, these are household items that we'll be using. So I already had everything I needed in my home. That way it made it super convenient. And if you don't have it, it's fairly cheap to grab. Hack number 1, your towel. You might be wondering, what do you mean? What could I do with my towel? But a great way to use this is you could place the towel on a flat surface with your camera on top and drag the towel for a smooth shot. It's an alternative for those really expensive sliders and a way to work with what you have. Hack number 2, a suitcase. Plus the towel we just used from the previous hack. This one is an alternative for not having a gimbal or just wanting to get smoother handheld shots. Because suitcases nowadays have like 4 360 wheels, it makes it easy and convenient to move it around, especially for manipulating shots to make it look like it was shot with a stabilizer or a gimbal. Hack number 3, creating atmosphere. We see a lot of movies, shows, and videos everywhere with light coming through and that haze gently sitting in the scenes. So atmosphere gives your shot a bit more depth while also being a subtle detail that helps provoke emotions out of viewers. They don't even realize it. A lot of people use fog machines or buy those little cans of atmosphere. What basically creates this haze atmosphere is smoke, haze, or fog. So haze is traditionally an atmospheric thing in which dust, smoke, and other dry particles are suspended in the air or something like that. Google. So you can essentially use anything that provides smoke, which in this case, it could be sage, incense, Palo Santo, or whatever you have at your house that could create some smoke without, causing safety issues. Hack number 4, my favorite one, plexiglass. And it's kind of an uncommon hack, not really, but it has potential to make your shot stand out entirely. It protects your camera and lens from touching the object, and if you're brave enough, a shot with water can always give a different look and feel. Hack number 5. Try to think outside the box and put your camera in places you wouldn't normally think of putting them in. Because we're home, it can seem limited to try and film anything, but try to expand your creativity by trying things out of the ordinary. You probably wouldn't think of these things because it's not like other people are doing it, but that is the point of standing out, is to try something new, and you might just start something. For example, putting your camera somewhere where there might add some motion, like a dishwasher and cabinets or drawers or your fridge. Endless possibilities. It could go anywhere really if it fits and if it works, but it won't hurt to try. Hack number 6, in-camera transitions. In-camera transitions or general transitions are one of the most elegant ways to make your videos stand out. They enable a flawless cut between scenes that helps your story and keep your viewers engaged. That one's pretty straightforward, so on to hack 7, attaching your camera to something. If you have one of these, a rig, or gaffer tape, then try attaching something to your camera, making it a POV shot of that specific object. One more trick and hack. If you have lights available and a window or patio or balcony you could put your light outside of, it helps create some type of shadow here. I use my blinds, but you could put a cookie or a gobo in front of your light to create shadows. That way it helps separate you from the background, because without this on, this is what it looks like. It's okay, but I did prefer that extra element, which added texture to my walls. I also put a blue Nanlite 4 feet pavo tube right here so it splashes that blue. Yeah, that's a great hack. So regardless of all these hacks, try to add some storytelling element into it. But if you're just starting out, honestly, I say just have fun with it because you'll learn as you go. Someone actually commented recently that hit my heart and was also a good reminder for me as well. In the beginner's mind, there are possibilities. In the expert's mind, there are few. Keep the beginner's mind and begin again. That hit different because although I'm 4 to 5 years in as a filmmaker, I still try to make it an obligation to learn every single day or learn something new and try to develop my own sense of style with filmmaking. It's an everyday, ongoing learning process, and the possibilities are endless, y'all. And I say it over and over and over again. Anything is possible, and the only limits are the ones you put on yourself. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video and apply these tips, tricks, and hacks to create your own dope, cinematic, fire, and inspiring content. And like always, I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you at the next video. Peace!